All right, here we are back again. Two problems that I asked you guys to kind of try on your own. You'll see attached to this particular posting practice problems that you guys will have that will be due on Monday. With those practice problems, be careful. You have a mixture of monohybrids, incomplete dominance, and codominance problems. So be careful of what they're looking for. When you open up those practice problems, I believe there's 7 of them there. Go through and read. Am I looking for 3 different phenotypes? Do I have something that's dominant over the other? So you guys know what type of key that you're looking for. It's not just going to be all these codominance and incomplete dominance. It's now a mixture of all 3 types of problems put together. So look to see how they're wording the question. So here, the first one, they're telling you exactly what you guys are looking for. It says carnation flowers exhibit codominance. That means I'm going to see both phenotypes at the same time. So if I take red flowers and white flowers, I now make speckled flowers. If this was an incomplete dominant problem, red flowers and white flowers give me the blended effect, which would be pink. But here I'm saying speckled. That's why I know it's a codominant problem. We're going to cross a white carnation with a speckled carnation. So the first part tells you guys your key. I have red, I have white, I have speckled. Oh, I've got 3 phenotypes. It's got to be my incomplete or codominance. Oh, I have speckled. I'm seeing both at the same time. It's codominance. Do your key. I'm using 2 different letters here. Red is RR, white is WW, speckled is RW. Parent cross. The next sentence is going to tell me that I'm crossing a white flower, WW, with a speckled flower, RW. Punnett square, same as what we did with our monohybrids, 1 across the top, 1 parent down the side. These are my possible F1 offspring. Genotypically, I have 0 that are RR, I have 2 that are WW, I have 2 that are RW. What that means phenotypically is that I have none that are red, I have 2 that are white, and 2 that are speckled. So what are the chances of having a white flower? Well, I would say I have a 50% chance of having a white flower. My chances of having a red flower, absolutely 0. And that's how I can kind of ask you guys questions along the way. I might say, is this an incomplete dominant problem, a codominant problem, or a monohybrid problem? Without putting the word codominant up there. And you guys would have to know the difference between them. Next one, Andalusian chickens is another type of problem that we have here. So when you cross a black chicken and a white chicken, all the offspring are blue. They're not asking you to do that cross. They're not saying, oh, let's cross black and white and see that all are blue. They're telling you, by giving you that information, I'm telling you what type of problem that it is. So black chickens and white chickens give you blue chickens, blended. So if you guys look it up, it's actually where Delaware blue hens come from. It's also on the PowerPoint for you guys to give a quick little look. So once again, this problem is my incomplete dominant problem. My key looks the same as above. Black is BB, white is WW. When I blend them together, BW, or you could have put WB, it doesn't really matter. Just keep it consistent throughout the problem. What I want to cross here is a black chicken and a blue chicken. So I'm crossing BB with BW. Step number 3, my Punnett square, 1 parent across the top, 1 parent down the side, possible F1 offspring. Genotypically, I have 2 that are BB, I have 0 that are WW, I have 2 that are BW. When I look at them phenotypically, I have 2 that are black, 0 white, and 2 that are blue there. So once again, these are your next 2 types of problems. Make sure you guys are staying on top. Our problems are going to start to build from here. So we have 3 more types of problems that we're going to do. We're going to do multiple alleles, which kind of combines your codominant and your monohybrid crosses together with blood types. We have dihybrid crosses where we'll cross 2 traits together, and then we'll also look at some sex-linked problems. So these are just kind of the beginning ones where we really start building upon. Make sure that you guys know what you're doing with these. If you have questions, let me know. If you need to Google Meet face-to-face so we can go through stuff, please let me know. The practice problems that you guys have for your first 3 types, the next attachment that you guys are opening, they will be due on Monday by noon, and we'll continue with some of this stuff a little bit more next week. Thanks. Have a great weekend, guys.